Hi everyone, in this video, we will go over how to operate the Seismo L16. First, let's go over the control panel. Here is the power button to turn the L16 on and off, and here is the emergency stop button that can be released by rotating clockwise. To make things more clear, remember that open is the same as on, and close is the same as off. Starting on the very left, the belt controls the conveyor belt. You can change the speed by clicking the number. You can turn on and off the belt by clicking close, and you can switch between moving the belt forward or backwards with these buttons. Shaking controls the shaking of the film to remove excess powder. Tap the number to change the speed at which the shaker operates. Close to turn off, open to turn on. Dusting is the powdering function. Tap the number to control the speed at which the powder is dispensed onto the film. Positive close to turn on and off the function. Positive and reverse will change the direction at which the powdering is performed. Next, cooling controls the fans at the end of the machine. Tap close to turn off, open to turn on. These fans should always be left on to make sure the film is quickly cooled before it is rolled up at the end of the production. Suction is the vacuum on the roller used to hold onto the film. You have two sections to this vacuum. One closer to the entrance of the oven and one close to the exit of the oven. Tap close to turn on and off this function, front to turn on and off the front vacuum, and back to turn on and off the back vacuum. Next are the heating elements. The front is for the main oven, the back is for this end of the L-shaped curing element, and front plate is for the front heating element used to heat the film in the very beginning to prevent ink runoff. These turn on and off the heating elements. These show the current temperature of each, and these are what you have the current temperature set to. You can change any of these by simply tapping on them and changing the desired temperature. Lastly, you will have the manual and auto functions. The manual will allow you to control each function separately, while auto will run all functions automatically based on the sensor that detects when there is more film coming in that is ready to be cured. Now, let's move on to actually loading the media that is coming out of the roll-to-roll DTF printer. Here we'll be using the Prestige L2. Note, during this entire process, be very careful not to lift or pull the film near the printer. This could cause a head strike and damage your print head. First, fill up the powder container full of hot melt powder. Make sure to break up any clumps if you see any. Then turn the machine on. Have it set to manual. Turn the cooling, suction, and all heating elements on. Roll out extra film from the printer, just long enough to get through the L16 and onto the first vacuum section as shown. This will hold the film in place to begin the entire process. As more film comes out, it should naturally fall into the powdering chamber. You're looking to create a downward U shape in order for the powder to sit on the film, and also for the film to hit the inside sensor. Once the U shape is achieved, switch the machine to auto mode. This should activate the dusting, shaking, and belt functions. For the powder, increase the speed in the very beginning to make sure to get a good amount of powder onto the film. Then reduce the speed so that it's just enough to replenish the amount of powder being used. Make sure that the shaker is also functioning. As the film gets lower, you should be able to see the belt start pulling the film through the oven section. At this time, unlock the latches on both sides and lift up the heating element to ensure the film is passing through properly. Once cured film begins to come out on the other end of the machine, route the film under this tension reel and tape it to the take-up reel. Make sure the take-up reel switch is set to 1. You want to pull on the film slightly just to get a feel for what position and angle is straight. This will ensure the film will continuously get rolled without any issues. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.